Hello everyone, today I am going to give a short demo on an image processing plugin which has been developed on the Informatica platform. Now as we know, image files are difficult to process using the current ETL systems. As a result, a lot of useful data remains trapped in these image files. A sample image file looks like this. So this is a scanned text file, it's a JPG file, and most of the modern ETL tools will not be able to process this data. To overcome this, we have a lot of image processors, and one of them is ABBYY FineReader. So we have developed a plugin which integrates Informatica and ABBYY FineReader, and then we can process these image files and apply business rules on top of it. So we'll follow user guide and try and process that image file. The plugin comprises of a simple Powercenter workflow which has a mapping. This mapping triggers a DT service. The DT code uses Java to execute a ABBYY shell command on the server, which does the initial conversion of source files from image to text. This text is stored in memory and then can be passed by the DT service as per the business requirements. The first step for using this plugin is installing ABBYY FineReader. Detailed installing instructions have been provided in the user guide. One can download the software from the link provided here and follow the rest of the steps for installing the software on the server. These are the steps for activating the license for ABBYY FineReader. How to use the plugin? The first step is to import the workflow wf_ocr_ABBYY using the repository manager. I have already imported the workflow. This is the workflow which has a session. This session consists of a simple mapping which has a source qualifier, an expression transformation, an unstructured data transformation which triggers the DT service, and a target output. The second step is to place the DT service OCR_V1 at the following path on the server. So we'll try and do that. So we are at the default installation path of Informatica. We'll go to data transformation, we'll go to service DB, and this is our OCR code. So this is the DT service. We need to move this here. So our DT service has been moved. The second step is to move the ocr.jar file at this location, data transformation, external libs, user. We'll go there, data transformation, external libs, user, and we'll move the jar file. The jar file has also been moved. The third step is to move the source file list, which our workflow will use as a file list, and read the source files. So the source file looks like this. So it has a list of the image files which we need to process. The file is already on the server. This is the server, and the default file location is info shared source files, and this is the file OCR source file list. So this is the complete path of the image file which you need to process. The image file is this one which I showed you just now. This is the image file. So this has also been placed on the server. Finally, the output will be produced in the default target files directory and will be named this target_OCR_output1. So everything is in place. We can now execute the workflow. The workflow is executing. It has read the one entry in our source file list and is currently processing the image file. It should take a few seconds. The workflow has succeeded. We'll now go and see our target files directory. And we'll refresh it. So this has been produced. We'll open it now. As you can see, the image file has been converted into text file, and which can then we can apply business rules on top of it. So this is the purpose of this Informatica OCR plugin, and it makes it very easy to process image files. Thank you.